If you want to turn Japan into an early game juggernaut and go for an easy world conquest without having to worry about the Navy, you can follow the steps in this video guide. To start things off, we need docking rights from Italy, which will extend our naval invasion range into Europe through Suez Canal. To make full use of this, we also need 15 naval experience to design long-range cruiser submarines and start producing them as soon as possible. Once we have enough political power, we're going to start justifying on Ireland as they start the game without a navy, giving us uncontested naval superiority with one cruiser submarine per sea tile. While we wait for the justification, we will use this downtime to build up our preferred land armies. I went with adding artillery support and light tank AA to the existing infantry template, which is enough to be efficient for the early game. As long as you have all the sea tiles covered, there should be no complications with this war. Getting Ireland in 1936 allows us to have a base in Europe, which we can use to bring our entire fleet right next to our new target, the UK. In the peace deal, I recommend puppeting Ireland since we can still use their naval base without calling them to wars, and the AI will allocate divisions guarding the border, which will make things easier for our naval invasion. Getting enough naval superiority to launch the naval invasions should not be an issue as we get to have all our surface ships in one fleet for this, but you can also make sure that your ships are trained up to regular level for the upcoming engagement. Hiring a chief of navy or advancing a naval doctrine should also be helpful. As for the naval invasions themselves, we're setting the orders to land at Cardiff and around Plymouth, which should be enough to secure us a beachhead until we bring the rest of our army. When we declare the war against UK, we can immediately begin justifying on Belgium as we will not need to capitulate minor nations to get them in the peace deal. You can also add more justifications as the war goes on, but the reason we're including Belgium specifically is to make the upcoming war against France much easier with a land border. Since we will also get Canada in the peace deal, we will get to have a land border against the USA. This makes naval invasions unnecessary for the rest of the playthrough, as we will have a foothold in every continent. So for players who want to go for a world conquest without having to learn how to manage a navy, using this guide can help you go for a laid-back world conquest or just a fun game as Japan. I hope this was useful information or a fun demonstration. Thank you for watching.